Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. In this particular article on your screen right here, this very moment, I think really strikes at the core of something that I firmly believe, which is that, quite simply, people that hold XRP right now, by and large, have no earthly idea of what it really means to hold XRP right now. And maybe you do. I mean, look, if you're listening to this channel, which is an XRP-centric channel, you're just as interested in it as I am. I assume anyway, probably most of you, and you're probably very well informed. But I think so many people buying it and just for a quick gain, this or that, have no freaking earthly idea of what's happening right here. And so my investment thesis is that utility matters and will win the day. Now, in the short term, fine. I admit that XRP is simply following the price action of Bitcoin, but that's not always what the space is going to look like. Eventually, cryptocurrencies, if they're going to have long-term staying power, they have to solve a freaking problem, and XRP does. That's what's so amazing. And I understand how little money is in XRP and how little it takes to get a doubling, tripling, quadrupling, so on and so forth effect in terms of price action for XRP. So take a look at this headline from Crypto Newsflash. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP are part of tech revolution investment, says icon Ric Edelman. And this was in a conversation that this gentleman had with Raoul Pal, who has seriously been warming up to the idea of XRP. And he even acknowledged, and I love this, oh gosh, one of my favorite things in humans is like those people that are just intellectually honest, and they value the honesty and like the genuine back and forth conversation, like in an environment where you just want to get to as close to the truth as possible. Like that type of mindset is the most valuable thing to me, and that's what he's doing. He just happens to have not researched Ripple or XRP prior to the beginning of this freaking month, and that's fine. But he's very pro Bitcoin, and he's got a following just on Twitter of hundreds of thousands of people, and it's astonishing to me. Like this guy, he does get the big picture, even though none of us know exactly how it's all going to pan out. Like we know that there is something to this. And that's why I've said before, like, even if I'm wrong about the horse I'm betting on, with the horse being XRP, like, I'm right about the value of the race. You know, and I don't think I'm wrong about XRP. Like, to be super duper clear, I'm Mr. XRP Bull. But the crypto asset class is here to stay, period. And look, I don't have a financial background. I'm not offering financial advice. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I just have fun talking about this stuff as a hobby and making YouTube videos. But I do firmly believe what I'm saying. It's just an everyday Joe Schmo opinion. But jumping in here, investment icon Ric Edelman, the chairman and co-founder of Edelman Financial Services, LLC, spoke in an interview with Raoul Pal about Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and what it takes to make cryptocurrencies appeal to investment advisors, as well as their potential for a technological revolution. Edelman's company is the largest registered investment advisor in the United States, managing $230 billion in assets, and has over 1 million clients. See, this is freaking massive. So please take a moment to appreciate just how vast that is, and that this individual is talking about the long-term viability, technological revolution stuff having to do with not just Bitcoin, not just Ethereum, but XRP specifically, as we'll get to. It's a little bit later in the article, but you're going to see this. Take a moment to appreciate this. Now, in addition, Edelman was named the #1 independent financial advisor in the United States by Barron's in 2009, 2010, 2012, and 2018. Now, the years in between, oh, he sucked. No, I'm kidding. Edelman's word is correspondingly weighty. The investment icon explained in the interview that financial consultants still know little about Bitcoin. At the same time, he believes that they are making a mistake by knowing so little about Bitcoin. However, even at the moment, the barriers between the crypto and investment advisor sector are still too great. And here's a quote. So those in the crypto space have to learn how to connect with the advisor space, and the advisors have to understand what it is, how it works, and why it is valuable for the client, and how to incorporate into their practice. Which really is in line with something that I've been saying, which is that, quite simply, like, even if you don't know a damn thing about it, Be open-minded, be intellectually honest with yourself and hopefully others, but at least with yourself, holy freaking hell, and understand that at this point in the game, with 12 years of crypto under the belt, it's been around that long-ish. At this point, if you see it still exists and you're a naysayer, you might want to take a deeper dive inward and be like, what the hell do I have wrong? Like, mentally, what have I been thinking through about this whole asset class in Bitcoin or pick your crypto? What do I have wrong about this? Because it's still here, and it's growing, and it's not going away, and it's getting used. Like, say that to yourself, like if you're one of these naysayers. Which, by the way, is fine. Like, to anybody that's a naysayer, like, when they come into the fold and they finally get it, it shouldn't be one of those moments where we're like, haha, told you so. Like, I don't want to have a told you so moment. I want to have a welcome to the party moment, I'd rather have that because it's totally reasonable, given that there's nothing like this on the face of the earth prior to the advent of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. There's been nothing like it. So it's totally reasonable to be skeptical in the beginning. But however long it takes people, when they finally jump in, don't have a ha-ha, told you so moment. Have a, yeah, you're right. Welcome to the party. That's how I look at it anyway. But the piece continues. Specifically, the crypto space would still have to overcome some obstacles and resolve some technical issues before investment advisors could feel comfortable. Edelman said about this, and I quote, "As an advisor, I have some simple and not that many questions. How do I incorporate Bitcoin in a client portfolio? How do I track it as part of these portfolios? How do I compare the performance to other asset classes and investments? How do I explain this to my clients? How do I determine which digital assets I will be using? Is it just about Bitcoin? What about Ethereum? What about Ripple?" And of course, I know it's amazing in 2020 we still get this. People conflating Ripple and XRP, but look, Bitcoin maxi trolls, they do it on purpose, but outside of that, people that do it, it's an actual legitimate accident. Like, they don't know any better. And fair enough. Like, when I entered the world of crypto in 2017, in the very early days, I was conflating the two because I didn't have information that was sufficient to make me understand that it didn't make sense to do that. And that's okay. All right? We all learn at our own paces. Anyway, the piece continues. As Edelman emphasized, there are currently very few security options for investing in cryptocurrencies. There is no Bitcoin ETF yet. There is GBTC and others like it, Edelman said. However, the current options have a major problem, namely the high price premium at grayscale due to demand. And as Edelman points out, price premiums are a major deterrent for investment advisors. And so think about that. People that they want to jump in, but they're not willing to invest themselves directly into the asset. They pay way more to get a representation of what that asset is. That's effectively what it is. I mean, it reminds me of a derivative, which is basically just a contract that's based on the actual asset, but it isn't the asset, right? It sounds strikingly similar, does it not? Or is it technically a derivative? Maybe it is, whatever. But check out this. Ric Edelman invested in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. Edelman himself invested his first money in Bitcoin in 2014 as an academic exercise. Since then, his portfolio has grown, investing not only in Bitcoin, but also in Ethereum and XRP, which is how you say it when you get excited. You don't just say XRP, you're like, XRP, playa. According to Edelman, XRP could play a key role in a crypto revolution. Specifically, the investment advisor said the following. This is a quote. "I increased our exposure with my wife, Jean, and expanded into Ethereum. I am as excited about that, frankly, as I am Bitcoin for totally different reasons. And this is something that we are not talking about Coke and Pepsi. We are talking about two fundamentally different aspects of this technological revolution. You can extend that to Ripple." And again, he means XRP, but let it go. It's okay. I'm going to let it go. "The reason that a lot of these key coins exist is that they solve a problem that the others were facing. Bitcoin is not the end-all solution." Which, of course, he's dead right, and it flies in the face of what the Bitcoin maxis say. The Bitcoin maxis, you got such a big piece of the pie, right? In terms, like, the way that you're thinking about it, you're on the right track, but damn it. The maximalism, it's wrong. It's just straight up wrong because different cryptocurrencies have different technical attributes, that can solve different problems, and different people and businesses want different things from different cryptocurrencies. So it couldn't be more clear to me that there's not going to be one coin to rule them all. Why can't we just freaking acknowledge this? But people get so ideological about it, and so many people. You know what result? This is the thing I hate the most about it all, frankly. It's not that they're wrong. Like, I mean, because look, we're all wrong about various things, right? Okay, move past that. It's the tribalism. It's the ideology that leads to all of this, and it's just so toxic. I despise it. That's why I was saying at the outset of the video, like, I really genuinely appreciate people that are intellectually honest. And if I disagree with somebody, if we have different ideas, we should still be able to be good friends, you know, if we're compatible in that way. You know what I mean? Like, we should be able to be friends, though, and not to, oh my God, you have a different idea than me? Ooh, you are enemy. No, it's like cavemen think. It's Neanderthal style. And this is why I joke about the Bitcoin maxi trolls being unsophisticated, mouth-breathing, knuckle-dragging troglodytes, which they are, by the way. And that's the reason that like most of the words they muster, it's this: Bitcoin, cottage cheese, and they smell like sadness and room temperature cottage cheese. That's what's going on there, and it's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. But at least Raoul Pal is intellectually honest, and Ric Edelman here, who has quite the background in the legacy financial system, has invested in XRP. And again, I think that most people have no freaking earthly idea of what they've gotten themselves into. And I mean that in a very positive way. And so it's exciting. To me, it's exciting. XRP is going to thrive. I firmly believe this. I firmly believe that the crypto asset class is going to outperform every single other asset class on the planet over the next decade. And I am just enjoying the ride so far. And I think it's about to get nutso. And I'm very thankful that you are here as well. Because if you're listening to a channel like this, an XRP-centric channel, hopefully, first of all, I hope you're not an XRP maximalist, because being a maximalist of any coin is stupid. S-T-O-O-P-I-D, stupid. But it's fun to have my fellow XR people out there, you know what I'm saying, to kick it with me. It's fun. This is a cool ride. So I'm going to keep running this damn channel. And my interest has not wavered one bit. It's only grown, to be honest, over the last 3 years that I've been. It's only grown. I have so much fun tracking this, sharing what I think and feel about and learn about all of these cryptocurrencies, specifically XRP, obviously, but also learning from you. Because I don't pretend to be a know-it-all. I certainly don't know everything, but man, it's a hell of a ride. I feel so empty without it. There's a reason that researching this and running this silly Moon Lambo channel, which is a stupid name, which it's a joke name though, but there's a reason it's my most favoritist hobby ever, and so I'm very thankful for it. I really am. I appreciate you listening, and make sure that if you've not commented yet, say hello. Please say hello. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear what you think about this. What did I get right? What did I get wrong? All that sort of stuff. If you can explain to me, this is the most important thing on this video. If you have one takeaway, like explain to me why the Bitcoin maxi troll's favorite food is room temperature cottage cheese. I don't get it. I don't get the appeal. I understand that, like, you know, things smell differently at different temperatures. I mean, if you don't believe that, put some Chinese food in a refrigerator. And open that up the next day. Like, you tell me that temperature of food doesn't matter. Like, it frickin' matters. All right, that's it for this video. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything, because of anything that I say, all right, that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.